This concert was kind of a washout. I wasn't able to go up there till late Friday and had to work and ran into an old buddy of mine, Teriyaki. I love you, man. And it was just good to see him and talk to some friends and not feel alone. Um, the band got me dancing for a few songs. They got their stuff together there towards the end of the show, but I felt it was kind of sloppy, and the scene was sort of. I just feel like, well, the police showed up and tried to chase everybody out there that was vending in the morning. We had to have this long conversation with Live Nation, and a bunch of friends of mine got together, and we just sort of it was just sort of like disappointing that there wasn't much of a shakedown, wasn't like really an after party or a scene, so to speak. It seems just like a bunch of rich white kids with money in their pocket to go to a concert and then go out and eat, as opposed to what I find inherently born inside of me is this spirit of revolution and how music can and should be used for that purpose, for enlightenment. And instead it's become so commercial and it's become more about making money. And I've never actually gone to shows thinking about making money. It's always about the music, having a good time, falling in love, meeting new people, making new friends. But I've had the intention of selling things I love and feeling that that's contributing to the living theater and to the atmosphere, to the environment. I've had the intention to go and sell my art and the things I make. But that was always been a secondary thing. And I think after Jerry Garcia died, none of the original spirit, which would come and take over a whole town and spread enlightenment, has existed. It's more now become, I got one foot in my residency here in Las Vegas, or I got one foot in my, contract with the Live Nation or iHeartRadio people. It's going to be like this, and it has to be like that, and this is the seating, and it's only for, a couple nights. And I just feel like this country and the world needs a big festival that goes on all summer. And I felt a little disappointed. I got to hear some live music, and I don't know, I guess things in this world are such that everyone is struggling, and people aren't as happy as they could be. Kind of always felt that fame is such a bullshit trap, and how disappointing it is that well, you see this painting right here, folks. This is a pretty good painting, and I don't know how else to express this. I'm struggling, and I would like to do me more, but to afford all this, it's very expensive for me, and I'm living in a world where I just feel like nobody cares about me, nobody cares about anybody but themselves, and it's quite the stark and lonely reality. That it was me having to take care of my family, not someone else, not anybody else, me and the doctors and the nurses in the hospital. And no one else seemed to care, and that's the world I'm living in. And as much as I love my country, man, has this country got some serious issues. We have some serious problems. And the rich people are controlling everything. They're controlling the art world, they're controlling the music, and they're controlling the musicians and the artists to the point where they make really shitty music now. They make really shitty art. They put this conceptual art bullshit in the dia. They put this garbage crap that you hear on the radio I mean, and there's no message. There's nobody talking about the environment. Nobody even grasps the concept of universal solar energy legislation, yet talks about the climate crisis. The climate has already changed. It's not climate, global warming. It's already warmed. It's already changed. I grew up here as a kid. There would be a lot more insects right about now, a lot more birds, a lot more animals. So thanks, Goose. You played a few good tunes. But I think the band needs a sax player. I think y'all need a sax player and a singer. I would love to jam with that band. And I know not all bands can be on point. Same thing with Fish. They get sloppy too. But boy, do I miss good old Grateful Dead. Some really good jazz, blues, I'd love to see the Stones. Can't afford these kinds of things. People pass judgment on me, and they don't want to buy it. Look at this beautiful art. Come on, folks. Please help me out. Try to help me out and share this link. I can't tell you enough. My time is limited. I'm not playing games. I'm trying to save my home and have a family. Is that too much to ask? To try to save my home and have a family? I know everybody has to work. I know everybody else is struggling too. So I reach out from me to you. Fuck cancer. And Ollie, every day is an Ollie day. Please share the link. Here, I can barely afford to pay for this anymore. The hosting, Shopify, it's killing me. As is not having enough money to enjoy the short time I have left.